Welcome, everyone. First of all, a very happy Republic Day to everyone watching this live result declaration ceremony of Aryabhat Astronomy quiz for the year 2021-2022. For the result declaration ceremony, we have with us as chief guest Professor Dr. Nandita Srivastav. I will give a brief introduction about Professor Nandita Srivastav. Professor Srivastav is a senior professor at Udaipur Solar Observatory. She completed her PhD in 1993 from Udaipur Solar Observatory and has since worked with various astronomical organizations, including organizations based in Netherlands, Germany, Brazil, China, and Udaipur. You have also been awarded with ISRO Team Excellence Award and also with Stephen Heppide's Award of Roman Academy. And we are so glad to have you at the ceremony and I welcome you on behalf of Aryabhat.
Thank you.
Now we move on to we also have with us the secretary of Aryabhat Foundation, Mr. Harshad Duggal. I would now request Mr. Duggal to give a brief introduction about the organization and the astronomy quiz that was conducted this year.
Thanks, Divyam. A very happy 73rd Republic Day to everybody. As for the formal introduction of the organization, it was founded in July 1995 as a special endeavor of a social service organization. Over a period of time and with ever increasing expectations from all patrons, we have now become an independent registered organization. Uh, the flagship event of the organization is the annual astronomy quiz, where students from class 6 to 9th are eligible to participate. This year, the quiz is completing its silver jubilee, the 25th successful year, which is a milestone we all are proud of. The objective of this quiz is to provide an opportunity to the students of Madhya Pradesh to excel and to place them with the best students on national and international platforms. We are pleased that our efforts have helped students like Mayank Jha and Chirag Modi bag gold medal at the International Astronomy Olympiad on multiple occasions. The preliminary level of this two-tiered Aryabhat Astronomy quiz is a computer-aided quiz where students from multiple schools participate. Students selected in the preliminary level are then prepared for a practical secondary level exam after being trained on telescope handling and sky reading. We have a large range of equipment, including telescopes ranging from 45 to 300 diameters for students to train on. And these telescopes are always available for our students. In the current pandemic situation, it posed a lot of challenges for the Aryabhat team. However, we continue to show our grit and commitment to conduct the quiz this year as well in an online module, which has been developed only last year. Despite the COVID 19 threat, there was a participation of 2,155 students in the quiz this year across 68 schools from Bhopal, Indore, Gwalior, Neemach, Dhar, and other places, out of which 29% were girls. I would like to congratulate all the girls on this special achievement. The final winners of the quiz will get an opportunity to visit the prestigious Udaipur Mount Abu observatories, Kodaikanal, Kavalur, Nainital, and Dongla observatories in the upcoming summer vacations. The lodging, boarding, and meals are provided free of cost by the Aryabhat team. On the basis of their performance in the quiz secondary level last month, 5 students have been selected for the trips to the observatories. And now these hearts anxiously wait to hear their name in the list. So, without further ado, I would like to move out of the way and uh, to let them hear their names in the list. All the best.
Thank you, Mr. Duggal, for the brief introduction about the organization. And now we move on to the part where we see the results of the astronomy quiz. I would now request for the permission from Professor Srivastav for the press off button for declaration of results of the ceremony. Professor Srivastav, if we have the permission.
Yes, please. I am also anxiously looking forward to seeing the names. Go ahead.
Right. So we'll move on and we'll start with the declaration of the results. First up comes the state merit list, the state merit holders, and these are the first one is Abhineet Bansal. He's from 7th standard and comes from Little Angels High School, Gwalior.
Let's move ahead.
Second one is Ajay Kewad, 7th. He's from 7th standard. He hails from Narmada Vihar Public School, Hoshangabad. And we have Chahak Kapoor. She's from 6th standard. She's from St. Xavier School, Bhopal. And we have Garvit Rathor. He's also from 7th standard from Carmel Convent School, Neemach. Next, we have Mohammad Nazim Khan. He hails from Jawaharlal Nehru School from Bhopal, and he's in class 9th. Next up, we have Piyush Shankar. He's from class 8th from Sanskar Valley School, Bhopal. Then we have Sufyan Arif. He's from 7th standard and from Jawaharlal Nehru School, Bhopal. And then we have Ved Meshram. He's from class 7th school, Oriental School, Bhopal. So these are all state merit holders. They qualified the first level and participated in the secondary level examination, which was conducted by Aryabhat in December. Then we move on to the rank holders who will be visiting various observatories. And so we will move in the order that the fifth position will come first. So at the fifth rank is Aditya Tiwari. He's from class 8 and from Jawaharlal Nehru School, Bhopal. And he will get the opportunity to visit Dongla Observatory. He secured 59% marks in the quiz. Next up at rank 4 is Shubh Parsain. Shubh Parsain is from class 8 from school Kendriya Vidyalaya, Hoshangabad. And he secured 60% marks and will be visiting Nainital Observatory.
Aries.
At rank 3rd is Hianshi Nema. She's from class 9th, St. Raphael School, Indore. She secured 70% of marks and will be visiting Kodaikanal Observatory. At second rank is Utkarsh Dongre. He's from class 8 from Anand Vihar School, Bhopal. He secured 75% marks in the secondary level quiz and will be visiting Udaipur Solar Observatory. At rank 1, we have Nitya Thakre. She's from class 8, St. Joseph Co-ed School, Bhopal. She secured 78% marks and will be visiting Kavalur Observatory.
Well done.
Congratulations to
Congratulations. Yeah.
ma'am. Over to you now. Professor Srivastava.
Thank you, Divyam, and congratulations to all the winners. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy 73rd Republic Day. As you all know, we are also celebrating this year as 75th year of India's independence. And probably you are aware that soon after India became independent, the first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, he realized the importance of self-reliance in India and established several institutes like IITs um, uh, and CSIR labs all across the country. And Physical Research Laboratory, where I am based, was also founded 75 years ago by Dr. Vikram Sarabhai, who is also known as the father of space program in India. So his efforts, in fact, led to the establishment of Indian Space Research Organization. So it's a double celebration: 75 years of India's independence, and also the platinum jubilee of our institute this year. So I'm very delighted to be here in this function today, with all of you from the Aryabhat Foundation and with the students who have, participated in the astronomy quiz program and have emerged out as winners. I consider all of them as winners. In fact, I'm impressed with the enthusiasm and the excitement of the young students who have actively participated in this quiz and have gone through rigorous training. Have had hands-on sessions, as Harshit explained, on with the telescopes and with the other demo. So I think it became possible only because of the students' passion in astronomy. Uh, but we should not forget the hard work and encouragement that all these students have received from their mentors who have worked with dedication and passion. So more so because they have Aryabhat Foundation has adapted very quickly to the COVID situation and gone in an online mode, um, uh, uh, so as to restrict the problems or the inconvenience of the caused by or the fear caused by the COVID. So I congratulate to all the participants, the mentors, to run the who have been able to run the program very efficiently. And I also congratulate the students who have won the contest, not just the contest, but to those who have participated and all the mentors. You deserve this appreciation, in fact. I would like to mention that it's a very golden time for doing astronomy in India today. As you know, it's a matter of pride and celebration, because Astrosat, which was launched in 2015, it is India's multi-wavelength space observatory to observe different objects in the sky. It was launched in 2015, and it's still going well. It is taking observations and leading to many discoveries and scientific results that are very important. And this year, that is in 2022, ISRO is planning to launch a solar mission, which is called Aditya L1 mission. And it is going to carry several instruments on board, which will observe the solar corona, which is otherwise, only observed during the time of eclipses. It will also observe solar wind. So it's a multi instrument observatory that is going to be launched. And for solar physicists like us, it's a golden opportunity to be here at the time of launch and do some science from the observation that will be obtained with it. Besides these, probably you are aware that. We are also going to have a launch of Gaganyaan, which is a part of human space flight program for ISRO, and ISRO is going to join this club of humans in space very soon. So it's a double celebration for ISRO this year. At least 2 or 3 main launches will be done, and we are looking forward to the same. Uh, it will add another, let's say, it will add another feather in the cap of ISRO with the humans in space. Besides this, I think after the successful launches of Chandrayaan 1 and 2, India is also poised for the launch of Chandrayaan 3, which is going to be a lunar mission. So people or the students who are interested in sun, doing the physics of the sun or moon or planets, should be looking forward to all these, launches, which are going to happen very soon. Um, Internationally, this what I just told is recent or the ongoing programs of ISRO. But internationally, you are aware that we had a launch of James Webb Space Telescope recently, and that is going to replace Hubble and has surpassed its capabilities over Hubble in terms of its precision, its resolution, and it's going to last for a long time. So we are looking forward to the results from this telescope also. And if you look at the sun, we are going to have we are already having observations from Parker Solar Probe. um, this is named after Parker, who actually discovered solar wind. In fact, he predicted the existence of solar wind much before it was observationally discovered. So, in honor of his contributions, this probe was launched, and it's like a direct, visit to the star, because it's going so close to the sun. It almost reached near the surface about 15 solar radii from the sun, where the temperature is very high. So that was a big challenge for this spacecraft or the payload to save it from the high heat, which is about more than 1,000 degrees Celsius. So this is a yet another achievement for NASA and for all the scientists, that we are now able to see, go past the solar wind and see what is going on very close to the sun. So these are some of the important, you know. Achievements, and it's right now happening. You can observe and take the data and look at the excitement that are going through in the making the discoveries in solar and stellar physics. Okay, so I thought you are probably convinced with this, that this is actually an exciting time for astronomy. I forgot to mention that India has an astronomical society, which is known as ASI, Astronomical Society of India, that is also completing 50 years this year. So it's another yet another commemoration, wherein we have 1,000 members of Astronomical Society of India, and we are going to have a meeting and we will commemorate this 50 years of its existence, and this will be held by Aries at IIT Roorkee in March 2022. So, with this, I think I have convinced that we are moving into an era which is very exciting for all the students, for all the scientists, and those who love astronomy. Even if you are not studying or doing science, you still are fascinated by astronomy, and these will keep you busy. I wish you all the best in whatever field you choose to do, in and whatever profession as you grow up. And I hope and I wish that you will be able, some of you will be at least able to continue your passion in astronomy and carve out your career path in uh, professional career path in astronomy as you grow up. And who knows, you may be leading the big projects of astronomy and space sciences in India for our country. So I with these words I will close here, and once again I congratulate all of you, and also Thanks to you for inviting me to be present here with all of you. Thanks a lot.
Our honor, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful address to the students. And I'm sure they're motivated now to pursue science and astronomy in the future. Uh, with this, we move towards the end of the program. I would formally like to propose a vote of thanks, and I would like to first thank the chief guest for this result declaration ceremony, Professor Srivastav, that she could spare some time from her busy schedule to be with us and address the students and declare the results. Thank you so much, ma'am. You have been a dedicated supporter of Aryabhat for over 2.5 decades now, and we hope to continue to collaborate with you and the organization.
Thank you.
Next, next, I would also like to thank the schools which have continue showing support to the activities conducted by Aryabhat. Even during pandemic, over 68 schools participated in the activities. I would also like to thank various organizations, including MPCST, which has collaborated with Aryabhat over various projects in the past year. And in the end, I would also like to thank all the organizations, science establishments, observatories, wi- through which Aryabhat has been collaborating and continues to organize these programs. And in the end, I would also like to thank all the participants and their parents who encourage their students, even in the pandemic, to continue with these activities while taking all the precautions necessary. And this activity wouldn't have been possible without their continuing support. So I would also like to thank all the parents. So I guess that's it from all of us. All the best to all the participants, and we'll come out with detailed guidelines on how we organize the various trips. Thank you all for coming. Let's come.
Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And once again, congratulations to everyone. I forgot to mention one thing. When you said that I've been associated with Aryabhat Foundation for a long time, indeed, today I realized that we have been associated with them for a long time.
There's some issue with the audio or video. Yes.
Yeah, both is stuck actually.
I think ma'am has lost her connection.
Okay. Let's wait for 2 3 minutes for her to come.
I sent her the message. I hope there's some network issue at her end, I guess. I will call and confirm. I just had a word with her. She's having some network issues at her end. So she says it's all right to close,
All right.
and she wishes all the best to all the participants. That's it.
Congratulations to all the winners. I think she's back.
Oh,
Yeah.
Hello.
hello. Sorry. I just wanted to mention at the end that I come from Madhya Pradesh. That's one thing that
Oh,
the students can relate to. Um, I come from Madhya Pradesh when it was when Chhattisgarh was in MP. So now I am my hometown is back in Chhattisgarh. So it's a pleasure to be associated with a foundation that is in your home state. So I'm happy to be a part of this whole session. Thank you so much.
thank you, ma'am.
Right. Thanks once again, ma'am.
Yeah.